We're going to do hi in case you're watching us. Welcome to this beautiful studio in Erlenmatt in Basel. These studios are subsidized by the city of Basel, and we're lucky enough to rehearse here. We're working on a solo today that uses the stages of grief as inspiration for movement material that should be both emotional and physical. Aline is dancing by herself, but there are other characters who are in the space with her. One is the person who just died, Mook, the other character, and the other people are, of course, the audience who are sharing the same room and the DJs. So you have to use your imagination if you're watching to imagine how the other people are also reacting to the situation of someone having died. And you also have to use your imagination to imagine that this material takes much longer to evolve. So it doesn't evolve in 4 or 5 minutes, as you'll see now, but over a course of maybe 15 minutes. So there are different spaces in between, other interactions that take place, pauses, etc. Okay, it's the first draft. Shall I give you some music?
It's fine. Okay. So we start with this.
No, actually, I would love you to do everything. Do the compressing.
Yeah, exactly.
Do the three sinkings.
Yeah.
And after the third thinking, just for now, just run a little bit, and then when you start running, stop, and then start doing the this one. We took you through it. We don't have. It's not about being perfect in sequence. We just go. Yeah, cool. It's really just for us. So first thing is the three thinkings.
Okay. So.
Wait, just go back 1 second because we had the cartwheel here. Just go to the very last one. It's good. Just for you. So you shoot back, and you keep going, and you stand up. Wonderful. And just go right away into the second one. Good. Yeah. And go. Yeah. Exactly. Go back to handstand once, and remember that this is exactly why we were doing it. So you start to find all those little moments in your brain that you need to repeat. Yeah.
Here.
Then wherever you land, you come into a shonk. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even if you add an extra roll, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You know, so you're up there, and even if you roll on your back, you crawl, and then you get into that position.
Okay.
Right.
That.
Yeah.
Space.
Good. And then if I'm moving, he's over here. Just try to transport yourself to me. Yeah, and remember for your brain for the next time, you transport yourself with as much effort as possible, meaning as much air from the ground as possible. But for now, it's completely fine. Then you find your head, and then you keep going towards him, but with the spinning. Yeah, exactly. And from here, you find the sitting position somehow, the compression. Good. Yeah. Right. Okay. And now we have basically a fresh start. Like this is a perfect example of a moment that will evolve depending on the other characters. We go into the next section. Yeah, it's not about me.
Okay, now pointed foot. Roll. Check. Up.
Nice. Yeah. Shuck. Front. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Keep going. Yeah. Yes. And out. What? Good girl. This will be good. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
And important for me is this is like when you go back, it's not like I'm dirty or did something off of myself. It's like this should all stay far away from me because it doesn't have anything to do with me. So you really have to be super active. That it doesn't come close to you, right? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then after the last one, now again we have a sort of abrupt transition, but into stillness. Yeah. Then you're into the shunk, right? Yeah. Back. Yeah.
Sorry, and then
It's okay.
here.
Sinking and then the 3 jumps.
Right.
Yeah. In the arch jump?
Yeah.
This was a nice jump though. This was a nice suggestion, the one that it flew with one leg high. Maybe it doesn't have to be 2 legs high like we talked about.
So I do again.
Let's stay open. You check out the video later too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.
Shut and go right away back and go right away to him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is a big project for beginning of rehearsal next time to really put up the links for this one because this would be nice and it's quite clean.
Yeah.
So you know exactly where you land and how you take off.
Yeah, and still have the compression, still in between. Yeah. But like a spring. Whoop, bam. Would be nice.
Then you land. She lands on him, so she lands on Mook. And then we will have an interaction here. We don't know what this is yet. We'll find out next week. This is also a longer movement state here that we don't do for now because it's quite intense for her neck and body. It has to do with anger and a lot of intense emotion. And then here you also keep in mind that there are other characters possibly observing her or even Mook living presence. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's getting a little vague at the end, like the precision that you had.
Yeah.
That you had the first time after this one, the precarious one, going here and then like using the arms and this. And also I had the feeling there was something slightly different that you did once you went down to the knees. Was it a little bit different than we made? So. Yeah.
This is right.
Yeah.
And then I turn now.
Yeah, this is good.
One.
The crocodile and then
One.
because it's crocodile, you have so much momentum going forward, and it's almost a shame you go back. If you throw yourself forward here, swing this leg around, and then start to get up into the precarious position, and then funny enough, you would be on the right side for the turn. Yeah. Sorry to change it again, but I think it might be nicer to as well.
So. Sorry. One.
Sure, keep going. Back and go right up into the precarious. Yeah. And jump, arms, legs, jump. Yeah, keep going. Shabam. And little tiny. Yeah, exactly. Good. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Very nice.
Back. leg up, chest, twist.
Yep. So we have just one more minute left. I have a feeling that it would be nice you go through like the Italian style.
Yeah.
Just marking, really just for yourself, but fast.
Yeah.
To train your brain too, but not doing any movement full out. But from the beginning without me.
Nice.
Okay, so this is just a method we use sometimes to train the brain to remember sequences, training the nervous system a little bit too, but without exercising the muscles. So she will just mark through all of the movements, very small, faster than normal, and then she'll know what the moments are that she forgets.
So, over, cardio, over, yeah, and then back, perch, around,
Mm-hmm.
neck, one up, transport, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
around, sit, then push, twist, get out. New part.
So what she's doing right now is also memorizing the movement, because every time you make a new movement sequence, you have to find a way to know it by heart. So all of these times you go through with almost no effort, trains the brain to understand what the next word is in the sequence.
In.
Of course, music is the other way that we train ourselves to remember the movements, but in this case, the music is being written for this solo by Random Hype in Düsseldorf, a great music producer there. And we don't have the finished music yet, so we're developing the body and movement independently of the musical score.
In. Hold. Back. Back. Bam, 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 bam. 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 Bam.